going to Dashi Station. It just isn't fair. Dashi Station. I'm never gonna get out of here. I was going to Dashi Station. On the line. Dashi Station. I pick up some power converters.
Welcome back, everyone. It is I, the Oscar-nominated a-hole, the a-hole who is sometimes sort of a troll. And today, we're talking about the biggest news that possibly could come out today. That's right. Brie Larson, no, I'm kidding, has nothing to do with Brie Larson. It actually has to do with the profitable Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame, if you couldn't tell by the title card that's in front of your face right now, Avengers Endgame has finally hit box office history, breaking through all records as it lands at $1.2 billion. Over that, by the way, worldwide box office for its very first 4 days out in release. Insanity, I say. Insanity. And I'm glad to report that this movie made this much money, and the whole movie is centered around Captain America and Tony Stark. And I think that is just fantastic. Now, this box office beginning has great potential to be able to reach the #1 highest grossing film of all time. If you don't know, #1 is currently occupied by James Cameron's Avatar, and #2 is James Cameron's The Titanic, and #3 is Infinity War. Now, if you don't know who James Cameron is, I'm pretty sure you all like Alita Battle Angel, which he was a part of. And he was a big person who got that to the big screen. By the way, if you love Alita Battle Angel as much as I do, in 2 weeks, I believe it will be being released on Blu-ray and DVD. So be prepared to go to the store and be buying yourself a copy. I will be doing the same. Now, Avengers Endgame will have to be making, in its second weekend, the drop-off has to be less than 50% and maintain itself in the 40s, preferably less than 40%. If the drop-off could be to the 30s to 40s, it has a high-range possibility of it reaching over $2.7 billion. The domestic total right now is $350 million. If you don't know, the domestic is, America, and international, outside of America. It is currently standing at over, I believe, $880 million on Box Office Mojo, which is insane. Also, another interesting thing is that I believe the biggest domestic total that's ever been recorded is Black Panther with over like $700 million. And right now, it's already almost to half of that. So this could beat Black Panther's domestic total. It could just be breaking every record in the book, which is fantastic in my opinion. And the most interesting thing is that if any film is going to break James Cameron's hold at the #1 spot at the box office, this is the movie to do it. I mean, this thing has been built up for over 10 years. If it's not this movie, I can't see really any movie that will break the box office at all. I would have said Episode 9 if, of course, the hype was there, but as we all know, due to the poor leadership and storytelling of Lucasfilm, I highly doubt that film will even, it's going to be a stretch just for it to hit $1 billion. I could see it going into the 900 millions, but $1 billion, maybe. Moreover, there is actual news. Can you believe this? Actual news. I thought about making this into a separate video, but it's so stupid. I thought might as well just add this and include it in at the very end as some stupid piece of BS. I cannot believe that this is actually happening. SJWs. I mean, we all know them. We all love them and their idiocracy. I mean, we love watching them squirm and squeal about going, as, you know, we laugh at their idiocracy and stupidity as we think, man, I'm so much smarter than they are. But, I mean, these people really have gotten low. They have officially stated At least it seems as though they have basically pointed out exactly what it is about Endgame that's truly fantastic, an amazing film, beautiful and great. And guess what? It's not Tony Stark's and Captain America's beautiful conclusions to their stories within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's not Black Widow and her fantastic scenes that she has about self-sacrifice. No, ladies and gentlemen. No. SJWs are saying that the most wonderful and profoundly great thing about Endgame. No, it's not Captain Marvel. No, it's not the whammon scene. What is it? It's the fact that Captain America, in the scene where he is doing a counseling session, has a gay man talking about his gay relationship with his new gay lover. Are you kidding me? That's what's so great about Endgame? That there's an LGBT random extra character thrown in there for like 10 seconds? Oh, that's what makes Endgame. Are you kidding me? These people are not normal. They are not normal. They do not think like normal people. They do not act like normal people. They have a mental disability. They have a mental disease. They need to go into psychiatric wards. They need a straitjacket to not harm other people because they're freaking insane. If you say certain things that trigger them, quote unquote, about that makes them think that you're racist and sexist, even though it's obvious that you're not. They are violent human beings. Well, that's being a stretch, calling them human beings. They are violent beings, and they need to be locked the hell up. Not in jail or prison, but in psych wards if they're going to go this nutso. This is a film about the satisfying conclusion of two heroes that have led the MCU for over the past decade, resolving the fight against one of the biggest baddies in all of cinematic history. Not because Captain America's in a counseling group with a gay man. These people are not normal. These people do not think. These people are absolutely freaking insane. They do not radar on the list of normal humanity. I love documentaries about serial killers. I just find it interesting and fascinating, the psychology of it all. And the more I watch them, the more I realize SJWs are highly potential serial killers. These people are absolutely not so insane. And it's insane that so many people within Hollywood, within the political agenda landscape, totally pander to them and act like they're normal, human, civilized folk. But they're not. They are absolutely batshit insane. They drove the bus to Crazy Town. As the SpongeBob SquarePants quote goes, "Hey bud, you just drop in from Stupid Town?" Because that's what they are. They're from Stupid Town. These people are so ridiculously idiotic, it is ridiculous. When I saw the scene, I was like, oh, they're just trying to push that in, just kind of creaking it in like it's, not obvious. But, hey, it wasn't that big of a deal, He just said he instead of she. It's not, it's nothing that big. It's okay. It's whatever. But these people are like, no, oh my god, that was what made Endgame for me, was the LGBT representation. Oh my god, I was literally shaking. I don't know what to do with my life. I still live in my parents' basement. They think that I have a mental disorder. And then when they do that, it triggers me. And it makes me want to murder them in their sleep. Like, these people are nuts. They are not human beings. I have seen them firsthand in action, in the real world, public eye. They're not normal. They are insane and nutso. Anyways, I'm very glad to see that Endgame is making a lot of money. It deserves it. Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., and Captain America deserve this. And I really hope that they are able to unsee James Cameron's films. I think that would be great. I think that would be a historical thing. I went on opening night. It'd be great to be like, I went to opening night to the biggest film in cinematic history. That'd be kind of cool to tell your kids, you know. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about the whole situation in regards to the box office or the SJWs saying that that's their favorite scene, or both, you know. Tell me what you guys think. I really genuinely like hearing what you guys have to say, even if you don't agree with me, or you disagree with me, or you say something's wrong with me, which I've had plenty of that, but, you know, it is what it is. Say what you want. You're allowed that. Free speech. So anyways, hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like the video. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.
Well, I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done. Come on.
Well, I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.